Hi Libra, welcome into your mid-January 2025 money and career tarot reading. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing out there. But to begin your reading, as you can see, I pre-pulled three main small oracles for your reading. And we're beginning with lasting impression, fame and fortune, as well as career growth. Now, this is going to be a time for you where you are, for some, expecting and for some not expecting to be in the spotlight, to be standing out in the crowd, to be creating success, at least partially due to this. I feel there's discovering taking place. There's a sense of you with the lasting impression card really leaving an imprint in a positive sense, in a successful sense, on people's minds rather. People can't seem to forget the Libran energy and what they are seeing, maybe benefiting from what you've created and developed from the past and in this period. There's a feeling of you, reading the room and gaining accurate insight and maybe even forewarning so you can proceed and, proceed strategically, maybe even dodge and avoid and apply yourself. But the fame and fortune card really is speaking upon the fact that there are a lot of really talented Librans drawn to this reading who are meant to be not only in the spotlight but famous, but there are certain levels of fame throughout this time period for you where I don't feel this is just you gaining attention, but it's you being, again, noticed, discovered, and this is helping you gain career growth. Now, if you're drawn to this reading and you don't prefer or even want, may even push away this fame of some sort, I do feel like either way, being drawn to this reading, there's fortune within your future and at this time to an extent. I'm being realistic by saying between now, the tuning into this reading for you individually, and the remainder in the end of January, you will be receiving a significant increase when it comes to your finances, but they're saying it's all about what you do with it, how you manage it. Have you been overspending? I'm a bit guilty myself if I could even spit that out. Have you been feeling as if there's been some stagnancy, some a lack of growth, maybe even a decrease in numbers or something of importance for you? And I can relate once again. I'm a Leo, Libra if you're new to the channel. But they're saying you're going to find there's a making up for that loss if that was the case for you or is. But I do feel as if there's increase taking place in the remainder of this month. Again, there's career growth. So expect for and know that stagnancy or maybe the up and down or just decrease, it will be no longer. All right, let's get ready for things to take off more so, and therefore, reap the rewards that you are meant to. Let's move on to the tarot. This is the Gilded Tarot. If you were interested, the Eight of Pentacles. There's a feeling of you, my friend, in the remainder of the month being quite motivated, for some extremely motivated, to put in the work. You're buckling down and doing what you want to, but more so what you need to. Applying yourself like a master and experienced and advanced soul towards your responsibilities, your obligations. You're impressing an authority figure, if not a couple or three at most, and this is leaving you with more opportunities. This is leaving you being further advanced, at least in their minds in awareness, or that one person. But I do feel as if there is, for some you might be a tarot reader, because I was being drawn to the word readings, but there's gaining of knowledge in regards to your current day situation or two. This could be in regards to where you're living, that is a financial investment, but it feels for the most drawn to the reading, the majority, you're gaining significant knowledge in regards to, I'm hearing the word update, for your current job or to your maybe your job and a business or one or the other. For some, you're gaining insight and important answers, knowledge about one or two potential new job or career-related opportunities. Now, I really do feel like this Libran collective each are individually getting to know themselves and how they've changed more so through the accomplishing, the succeeding, and gaining throughout the remainder of January. And I really feel like people want to associate themselves with you. People are really feeling magnetized towards the Libran energy at this time, even if that's at a distance, say, to an online platform content, something like this. But it could be, to your business, and that could be very much intertwined, right? Online presence, your online presence with your business. But I feel as if there's a very well spoken way about you, at least for the most part. There are little stumbles along the way, but please keep in mind and remember that literally everybody stumbles. You know what I mean? Nobody's perfect, and we all struggle here and there. And I feel like you're needing to recognize when you're feeling more so bright and happy and feeling healthier, when you are taking better care of yourself in one, if not a couple different ways. Maybe where you haven't been doing so enough or in general recently, previous to this period. And notice how that is very positively affecting what you are accomplishing, what you're applying yourself towards, even who you're connecting to, and even your levels of motivation. We're going to put this right here, okay? Because it feels like as you put in the work, as you utilize your motivation and your talent, your skill set, or if not, your skill set, if not multiple, to your advantage, you're leaving multiple lasting impressions. Pulling again from the middle, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm hearing again new opportunity, new money coming through. You're going to be feeling as if this is, in a sense, in a way, representing a new chapter for your career. This could be literally, say, a new job, a new promotion, maybe a new pay raise for some, really benefiting you. It could be in regards to a new business or expansion for an existing one or two. But for some, it could be in regards to, say, a continuing job or business where it just feels like a new beginning once again, a new chapter where things are feeling more fresh, again, more motivated and more beneficial. And it's as if it's whatever situation that's speaking upon for you, it's on the up and up, all right? And I really feel there are moments where you're showing off. And I mean, with these two cards especially, there's no shocker that we're getting that message. But there are moments where people are staring at you, watching you, heads are churning. And I really feel that you don't desire that attention 24/7 or every single time it takes place. But there are moments where Spirit's saying, when you put yourself out there, all right, for those who are choosing to be in the spotlight, at least at certain points, you're going to be gaining certain unexpected levels of attention. And I feel like you're looking good, you're shining, you're glowing, and you're feeling better than ever. And that's playing into it as well. But look at this, being drawn to that glimmering, that shining big pentacle that he's holding, giving the message of you showing off once again what you've created, developed, putting it out there into the universe, and gaining financial rewards because of it, gaining other levels of abundance. And again, part of it is for some fame and lasting impressions and growth, and it's just feeling a very prosperous time for this Libran collective. I kind of feel like this is not centered. You're going to feel like a bit of a perfectionist at certain points when it comes to your work environment for some, what you're creating and developing, when it comes to your even, I want to say, home environment. There's going to be moments where you feel very distracted, and I don't feel as if this is a bad thing. I even sense this is very purposeful and on point. You may even find you come up with a creative solution in that moment, or you're being pushed to by Spirit to avoid what you would have been focusing on too much or in general otherwise. Anyways. And also remember, when you're meant to get something done, Libra, along your very purposeful path, you will get it done, okay? So if there are little disturbances, there are, there's a delay or two, you might be stumbling upon, whatever you're trying to accomplish to the point where it's just not getting done or being completed. then maybe you need to take a break, okay? Maybe it's just simply not the divine timing, but it will get done when it's meant to get done, even if it's the following day or two. Now, the Three of Pentacles coming out because, again, this is a very attention-oriented time for you. Now, I feel like there's thoughts of going viral online for some. There's a feeling of you, for somebody drawn to the reading, very much gaining positive attention and impressing somebody within an interview or two, or maybe another meeting of importance. People are talking about you, my friend, behind closed doors at a distance, and I feel like maybe even up close. You might even overhear somebody speaking about you quite positively. And so I feel just this Libran energy is within the minds and the mouths of others. That was weird wording, but you get the point. Again, I'm being drawn to the fact that we have two images now where somebody's holding up this pentacle saying, look at what I created, look at how talented I truly am. And you might even find that you end up benefiting from what I am showing off and pointing out to you, getting out there into the universe once again. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's a time where you find yourself really feeling fulfilled and benefited in other ways from people paying attention to that, and even the process of getting it out there and showing people what you're made out of, what you've created and developed once again. And I'm hearing the word advanced, my friend. It's a time where you can't help but feel very advanced. It may as well be for some, and I can relate with, reading tarot. Practice makes perfect, right? Practice equals advancement along the way, and more so, at this time. And so I'm thinking at this time very specifically about how I've been reading for, I believe, almost about 6 years now, right? And it's been mentioned to me, more than once on this channel, where when I first started reading back in Boston, Massachusetts, I was not a good reader. But, I just was pushed by my team of guides to throw myself into it, to teach myself how to read with my first cat tarot deck. And then, fast forward 2 years later, I am feeling quite advanced with what I do, very knowledgeable, and and it's just going to increase even more so moving forward. And so there's something about that for this collective. Let's keep pulling. Moving on to the King of Wands, your confidence is part of this time as well. Your bold, passionate energy is leading towards a ton of success for you. There's a putting your foot down as well for some, but I do feel as if there's a very marching forward kind of energy. You're strutting your way towards more money, more success, more growth, and again, lasting impressions. Again, I'm getting the message of you're standing out in the crowd. Look up the angel number meaning of 1313 and focus upon the career and or financial aspect of which. The Seven of Wands, because a lot's going to be coming towards you due to what you're succeeding at, what you're gaining, what you're applying yourself towards, and what you're creating and developing. And so that reminds you to protect your energy, but you're going to be experiencing, again, a lot of attention, a lot of opportunity, a lot of gain when it comes to abundance and prosperity. Let's wrap up this reading by saying this is going to be a very successful, very positive time for you, where for some you're gaining fame and fortune, but at the very least fortunate increase on different levels, including financial. And you are leaving this lasting impression, and you are gaining an immense amount of career growth. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Everything is down below. I will see you in your next read. Bye, Libra.